So Amanda Seals, I'm pretty sure a lot of you, know her. I remember Amanda from a long time ago when Amanda used to do the Diva Speak TV thing, and she used to do her music. And, I didn't know who she was too much at that time period, but, I always wanted to watch YouTube. I would laugh at some of her stuff. It wasn't like Cat Williams funny, but more sort of corny funny. And I like corny funny things, always have. And, so over the years, Amanda went from kind of that to, where she's at today, or all the, and I don't really get into politics on this channel. I don't, not at all. But she more so morphed into a lot of political things and the wrong side of the politics thing, I'm going to say as well. That's all as far as I'm going to go with it. But Amanda is on this podcast talking about why she's single. I want you to hear why.
And I know is in the comments right now, like, see, that's why she's single. And it's like, yeah, that is exactly why I'm single. Because we live in a society that hasn't caught up to women like me. Bars. And I know that. And so many women in the comments are like, yes, because there are men who have caught up. And they are in loving, healthy relationships with women who are bad at it.
I went to a YouTube event a couple of years ago in Atlanta, and on one of the panels they had there, Amanda showed up. And, I'm going to tell you why I know exactly why she's single based off of just listening to her talk on the panel. First of all, she just have this vibe that's just thrown off completely. And you can't listen when you listen to a person talking on the internet, you can maybe get some of that, but you really get around them or really listen to them where they spirit is kind of projecting, you'll get it. And just her vibe was so thrown off, right? And men feel a woman's vibe too. And so your vibe just with people in general is thrown off. I understand why men probably don't want to fool with you like that. I can get it. I can get it. Then, of course, she's a little too sassy with the mouth. Men don't like that. There's always talking. Then all that Democrat shilling that she do, and a lot of men are turned off by that these days, right? But she mentioned that a lot of these men just haven't caught up to a woman like her, but then she backdoors and says that the men that have caught up to a woman like her are with other women. So which one is it? Is it the men haven't caught up to you, or the men that supposedly caught up to you don't want you? That's what it is. They don't want her. See, y'all have to understand, a lot of them say, oh, I'm single by choice. No, you're single by default. And you lie to yourself and you lie to the world and say you by choice. No, you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice. This is that simple. Men have said, based on them not being with you and willing to claim you and marry you, right, that you're going to be single by default. And when you were younger and had opportunities to get married, whatever the reason you didn't. I don't even know your history like that with men, but you did not when you was in your earlier years, in your 20s, etc. You didn't do it. So now you're on here talking about, listen, most men don't really, they not checking if you single or not. They really not. Now, maybe a dusty dude, they ain't got nothing going on. Look, he going to take whatever he can get. That's the only kind of dude you better get. Some dusty dude, some broke dude that's going to be looking to her to paper him up. That's for us, she going to go. But when it comes to men that actually got something going on, men that's moving and shaking, first of all, they're not going to put up with the mouth. They just not going to hear it. All that emasculating a man thing, all that Democrat shilling that she likes to do, on the internet, a lot of men just not going to put up with that. They just really not. Because they all about their paper, and if they're going to deal with a woman, they're going to deal with a woman that matches their money, and she just would not be it. That's all. So I think the worst thing that a woman can do these days and be all this, well, I'm single because I want to be. And like I say, the majority of them single because men have seen, no, you just not it. And a lot of it is personality. A lot of it's a vibe. It's like, because men are seeing through all the witchcraft now. Listen, the men see through the surgery. Men see through the fillers. Men see through they see through it now. You can't witchcraft them no more like you used to. A lot of men are saying, I don't even want to take you serious. I see you without no makeup on. I want to make sure you are a woman We talking about a biological one. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of men are saying. Because men got to be careful these days. So no, being single, no, you single by default because you admitted the men got women. They just don't want you.